Um, Ever feel like some stories just scratch a deeper itch? Um, you know, I like there's something lurking beneath the surface, something ancient and unsettling. We're going to talk about a show that does exactly that, a series that isn't immediately recognized as Lovecraftian, but embodies the spirit of cosmic horror in a way a few others do. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy exploring the darker side of storytelling. So, uh, maybe Part 2, of course. Lovecraft's work is notoriously difficult to adapt. Uh, his stories thrive on ambiguity, on the unknowable vastness of the universe, and the fragile nature of the human mind. Translating that to the screen often results in cheesy monsters or predictable jump scares. Um, it's a fine line between homage and butchery. You know, it's a but one HBO crime thriller quietly pulls it off. It doesn't scream uh, Lovecraftian horror, but subtly weaves the author's themes into a compelling detective story. This isn't just a whodunit, it's a descent into the unsettling realization that some mysteries are better left unsolved. The first season of begins as a classic investigation. Um, Two detectives hunting a ritualistic killer, uh, but it quickly becomes a character study, deep dive into the damaged psyches of Rust Cole and Martin Hart, uh, and beneath that, chilling mythology begins to emerge. Uh, References to and the city of Carcosa aren't just Easter eggs. They hint at a larger, more disturbing reality. The show wisely leaves room for doubt, never fully confirming whether these elements are supernatural or simply projections of the detectives' fractured minds. Cole, in particular, experiences visions, glimpses of something beyond our understanding, and these moments are cleverly disguised as the result of past drug abuse, uh, adding another layer of complexity. Uh, is he seeing the truth, or is it all in his head? This ambiguity is key. Um, Lovecraft's stories aren't about monsters, they're about the terrifying realization that humanity is insignificant in the face of an indifferent universe, and captures that feeling perfectly. Cole's nihilism, his belief that human consciousness is a quote tragic misstep in evolution, isn't just character quirk, and it's a direct result of glimpsing the unsettling truths that lie hidden beneath the surface of reality. And even without the Lovecraftian elements, season one of is a brilliant crime thriller. But those subtle traces of cosmic horror elevate it, giving it a haunting quality that lingers long after the credits roll. Uh, Later seasons have attempted to recapture that magic with season four, uh, leaning heavily into the supernatural. Um, while it had its own merits, it lost the subtlety that made the first season so effective. Um, it felt more like a standard supernatural mystery rather than a chilling exploration of cosmic dread. Um, it's a difficult balance to strike. Most horror films and shows struggle to capture the essence of Lovecraft's fear of the unknown. Few truly understand that the most terrifying monsters are those we can't comprehend. Films like And Come Close, capturing that sense of existential insignificance. But on television, HBO's season one remains a rare gem, a show that truly understands the heart of cosmic horror. And it's a reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved, and that sometimes the greatest horror lies in what we don't know. Speaking of things we don't know, did you hear about the detective who solved all his cases by staring into the abyss? Um, Turns out the abyss just gave him the answers. Um, um, it was a pretty dark case, though. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.